Organizations and businesses of all kind have been interrupted thanks to the pandemic. And today I'm pleased to be joined by two people who will talk about its impact on them and what they're doing to help one another. So I'm pleased to be joined today by Lori Lassant, who is the President and CEO of Community Services for Sight, formerly the Hazelton Blind Association, and our good friend Joe Stanavich, who is one of the owners of the very well-known Joe's Pierogies in the Hazelton area. Everybody knows and loves Joe's Pierogies. If you don't, well, then you're missing out on something good. Lori, I'm going to start with you. This has been, we've talked about it before, this has been a really tough situation for everybody, for fundraising, for organizations, but for people who are not aware, what does Community Services for Sight do for the community?
So Lisa, we are in people's homes, reading their mail, assisting them to write checks to pay their bills. You know, kind of being their eyes, really, going into their home, making sure that things are safe, teaching them safe ways of doing things as well. We provide transportation to and from medical appointments. We guide them into their appointment right from their home. You know, we are a door-to-door service. We have support group programs, and then we have other programs that we offer as well to the clients, educational programs. We do a summer camp. So we have a variety of things that we do offer to our community. Even during the pandemic, we have not closed a single day. We've continued to serve people because we have, you know, a lot of people who are in need. One of our missions, Lisa, is to keep people independent in their home in the community. So our job is really to keep people out of nursing homes. And we've done very well by doing that. But our clients, because they're visually impaired, oftentimes they do face some isolation because they can't get out and go in the car like you and Joe and I can. You know, they have to depend on somebody, either us or family or someone else, to take them places. So with the pandemic, of course, there's been so many guidelines and safety things that we need to follow, you know, even as far as our totally blind clients needing a sighted guide. So if someone's holding on to our elbow, obviously we're not, you know, practicing our social distancing. We have to make sure we're masked, they're masked. There's so much to think about today to make sure that the clients still really do get what they need. Thankfully, technology has helped us. Our support groups, we normally only would meet once a month, person to person. But because of technology, we have taught our clients how to use Zoom, and we meet and do support groups weekly now, that's been a positive for us. You know, being able to connect with our clients, making sure they're connecting with one another, hearing their concerns, making sure that we're taking care of, you know, anything that we can, and connecting them to any other resources that are still available during the pandemic.
And people watching this are probably wondering, what does Joe's Pierogies have to do with Community Services for Sight? So Joe, first of all, this pandemic has taken a toll on all businesses, especially food trucks, because this would be your busy time of the year, I would think, being out at all the fairs and the festivals, a lot of which are not held. So we'll talk about how you're helping Lori, but first, tell us how it's impacting you.
It's been a struggle. You know, currently right now, as we're looking at it, every event has canceled so far. I think there's only maybe like 2 more events out there that, you know, could possibly, you know, happen, but I don't foresee that happening. But again, you know, this is an opportunity. I know people are, you know, have been at home. They, you know, they want to get out a little bit. Well, you know, me and Lori have been talking. She has a wonderful organization. And I thought, you know, bringing the mix of both, let's figure this something out.
So now the idea that you had was to have like a food truck event at the Laurel Mall. So who's going to be there along with Joe's Pierogies, Joe?
Obviously, Joe's Pierogies. We're going to have the pierogies, the halushki, and our famous now mini donuts. So those two, you know, the trucks will be there. From there, we have Cal's Concession. They're coming in from a local area, Wilkes-Barre area, coming in. They have their wonderful buffalo chicken balls, chicken bacon ranch balls, hamburger bacon balls. So they have a variety on their menu that offer all deep fried good stuff. Also, we have the grilled cheese cafe 2 coming in. Their gourmet grilled cheese sandwiches that they prepare. Also another fair person that we know from the fairs. We have a walking taco truck coming in. That's gonna have Dorito bags full with good taco sauce, taco beef coming in. We're gonna definitely have a couple of different vendors, food trucks, variety of different people. Ice cream truck coming in as well. gyros will also be there. Crab cakes also will be there. So it's going to be fun.
So now, Lori, how thrilled were you when you talked with Joe and this idea came about to have this food event, and it's going to be at the Laurel Mall? So give us the details, Lori.
Sure. So yeah, Joe had called me and he said, hey, I have an idea. And I was like, okay, I'm all ears, because anytime we could raise money, obviously I'm all in. And Joe and I worked together on another project back in December, and it went so smoothly. Joe's great to work with. So we put this all together. I reached out to Rocco out at the Laurel Mall, and he said, absolutely, the parking lot's all yours. So, we had one idea in mind. We were thinking it was just going to be a drive-through food truck festival because of the guidelines. But now, as guidelines are being lifted a little bit, we'll still make sure everybody's wearing masks and practicing social distancing, but you'll be able to park your car and come up to the truck and, take advantage of all the great things that they'll have to offer.
So now, what exactly are the dates and times for this?
It's June 26th and 27th, and it's from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. both days.
Thank you so much, both of you, for joining me. And Lori, if anybody needs the community services for site, what do they do? How do they get in touch with you?
They can give us a call, Lisa, at 570-455-0421, or they could even swing by the office at 4 Brook Hill Road in Sugarloaf.
Very good. Thank you both for joining me, Joe and Lori. Again, the food truck event happening June 26th and 27th, 11 to 6, outside the Laurel Mall. Be there, or I'm going to beat you to it and eat up all the good food. Have a great day, you guys.